new pro careers.
But let me tell you, Kevin, the speed of the pro game is startling. Things are happening so fast, it can take years for the game to slow down.
The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Sabonis is out there with Zion Williamson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Ripped away. Portis against Williamson. Outside, Simmons. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
You look back at how the Blazers have drafted. They get a lot of value no matter where they pick. Great job of identifying and growing talent.
Two big marks there, you're right. And the last two lottery picks for Portland before the latest draft, Lillard and McCollum.
And Kevin, McCollum has since moved on, but they have knocked it out of the park in the last decade. Great job of maximizing draft assets.
Russell against Simmons. Simmons with the defensive effort. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Up and in on the layup.
And at 6'10", a player like Simmons to handle the ball the way he does, that's just unfair.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Russell looking around. Inside, there's Sabonis. Robinson with the block. Russell against Simmons. Mitchell in the corner. A three ball. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
The efficiency Mitchell has from range is tremendous. He can just bury you with threes.
To the middle. Sabonis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And you know, it took them a while to get going, but they finally connected now on their fourth shot of the game.
Now here's Simmons playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. Portis, and he banks in the layup.
Bobby Portis, when he's rolling to the basket, he's now under more control.
Russell passes to Sabonis. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
And Simmons slams it in.
And no issues getting up for Simmons. An emphatic 2 points from the Australian.
Noel passes to Sabonis. Here's Noel. Back to Sabonis. Jacks up a 3. Sinks the triple. Sabonis has got 7.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And they double up Simmons. Mitchell outside. And stolen by Russell. Pass to Noel. It's rebounded by Portis.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star. that got it that last 4-year deal.
So timeout call here, the first for Portland. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Put your hands together for your Knicks City Dancer.
So Portland ends up going with the new group.
For your Knicks City Dancer.
Against Portis. Here's Highland. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hart, it's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
1:53 left in the first. Kennard for three. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Highland passes to Tillman. And here is Hart. Pass to Tillman. Over Robinson. Robinson with the block. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons got 7.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first, but there, fantastic pass.
Pass to Hart. Here's Highland. To the paint. Nance down low. Kennard covering. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Smitty, the talented Larry Nance, has a very complete game, doesn't he?
He does. He does a little bit of everything for this team. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Kevin, he's such an excellent role player.
Portland shooting their first free throws of the game right now. That free throw, no good. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. And Greg, starting your career with the Knicks, what's the pressure like playing in New York City?
I tell you, the amount of media following you, the size of the city, it can be intimidating. But if you win, man, there's nothing like playing in New York.
The pass to Highland. Off the run, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
And New York making a change here. DiVincenzo's checked in, and so he hits both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Mitchell against Hart. To the left wing. Left side, Portis. The Trailblazers pull it in.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
The Trailblazers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line.
Trailblazers trail by 7. Pass to Tillman. Basket good.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Cuts off the pass. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Knicks. They're up by 5. And back in them.
Your Knicks City Kids. And make some noise for your...
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Mitchell. Then there's Bobby Portis. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Marjanovic in at the center position. That's the 5 for New York right now.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Sabonis with the bucket.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Steps back. Over in the corner, Portis. Off target from three-point range.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
To the inside. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And he recovers it.
So much of rebound is about positioning. Effort. No lack of it right there.
Mitchell kicks to DiVincenzo. No good on the 3. Trailblazers trail by 6. Noel passes to Russell. Launches it. They get it back. Sabonis. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Sabonis has got 11 points.
A tireless rebounder. Sabonis gives his team an edge on the glass.
Portis a screen on Russell. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line, 2 shots.
And so DiVincenzo nails both of them. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for Portland. 6-point game. Sabonis high post. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, the father of Domantas Sabonis, Arvydas, named to the NBA 75 All-European team. Arvydas 7'3" and just so skilled.
That one is off. And Greg, what was it like playing with the 7'3" Arvydas when you were in the NBA together?
Kevin, we had a couple years together in Portland, and I tell you what, he was an incredible passer. Really made me a better cutter because he was the first guy I played with that could make all the passes no matter where he was on the floor.
And he sinks the second.
And with Sabonis, as his minutes have increased, so has his production. The future is bright for this young man.
Now, here's Mitchell. G right on him. An emphatic LU jam.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Mitchell outside. DiVincenzo against Russell. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Noel. And it's all evened up.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And here is Mitchell. He's got 7. Right side, Portis. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And the Knicks lead by 2.
In pick-and-roll situations, Donovan Mitchell has done an outstanding job of being unselfish and making the right play.
And that one's good, Williamson.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Mitchell with it. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. An almost entirely new group here for Portland.
Substitution. Xavier Tillman, Larry Nance Jr., Josh Hart, Bones Highland.
Hart against Mitchell. It's not going to go for him. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
And Portland making a change here. Isles checked in. Here's Highland. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Here's Nance. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Bobby Portis. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
And he's good on the second. For New York, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the Nets to look forward to. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them. Gets it to go. That one good from Tillman. Tillman's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers. 1:33 left in the first half. Mitchell passes to Fall. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Mitchell missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Hart, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Nance down low. Kennard covering. Miles with a wide-open look. No good from outside. And so New York calls timeout at first.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Knicks trail by 6. Outside, Simmons. And the foul called on Xavier Tillman. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the half. Jones sets the pick for Simmons. An easy 2 points on the layup. Simmons got 9.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you closer at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
Hart the pass to Tillman. Over Robinson. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Yep, that one goes in there.
And that's where Simmons wants to operate as a scorer. Foul line down.
34-32.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Highland. Guarded by Simmons. Misses the 3. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 2. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime.
Hey, everybody. It's Portland Trailblazer basketball.
This game is close right now. They have a big advantage with the bench. I mean,
And now let's talk about that first half. A look. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Domantas Sabonis has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Williamson. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Sabonis. And it's Noel in at the 2-guard spot. And for Portland, they're shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Passes it to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball stolen. Thybulle on the wing. Shoots over Tucker. And Jones pulls it down. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for New York. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. A nice shot by Tucker.
Offensively, Tucker's role is a spot-up jump shooter.
Knicks lead 37-36.
Russell against Simmons. To the middle. There's Sabonis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
Assist from
Russell's got 6 assists now in the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
The drive by Simmons.
And when Simmons is taking it strong to the cup, he's looking for a foul. Love this guy's aggressive.
first team.
The Knicks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
And Simmons drops them both. 90 seconds now into the second half. There's the pass to Williamson. Russell with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper. Russell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions coming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
Out to the wing. Sabonis. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Up top, Simmons. He's guarded by Russell. Down low. Here's Robinson, and it's good for 2.
At 6'11", with his passing skills, Simmons will always find the open man.
Trailblazers have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall, 80% since the break. Russell passes to Noel. The drive by Russell, and the layup's good off the glass. Russell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And maybe not the most explosive athlete, but Russell has the ability to change pace and knows when to be aggressive.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is. He's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
The line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Marjanovic checked in for Robinson.
You know he wanted to knock down all his shots at the line, but he still did enough to put them in front.
The Knicks have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. Outside, Simmons. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
And this is his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. That's good from Simmons. Portis, he's checked in for New York. Trey Lyles checked in for the Trailblazers. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Portland trailing here. Now Hart. Pass to Tillman. Lyles against Portis. 6 on the shot clock. Hart, no good.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's New York.
2 minutes.
They've led by as much as 10. Outside, Simmons. And Tucker has it in the corner. Back to Simmons. To the wing on the left. For 3, Portis. Here's Marjanovic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Marjanovic has got 5 points so far.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Hyland passes to Tillman. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Stripped away. Pushing it up. Here's Hyland. Finished off the break. He's got 6.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
Here's Simmons. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Hart. And the rejection by Marjanovic. For 3, Nance. Portland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. That puts them in the lead. Hart's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And though he loves to keep his teammates involved, Simmons also understands that when he's on a roll, he's got to stay aggressive.
There's the drive. The button is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Ben Simmons. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Both teams getting it done defensively, as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
Now here's Herter over Russell, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And the game still closely contested as we... And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. They've got Fall, Dante DiVincenzo, who's out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Kennard, he's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And so Russell hits them both. And here is Simmons. Tries the spin move, and he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got 23.
Man, that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
And I love the play call. This is where you get the ball into the hands of your closers, where they can do something with it.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Just barely too late, and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Noel, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Russell against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Kennard, the pass to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Out to the right wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Knicks making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in. Russell kicks to Thibault. Williamson is screen on Kennard. Thibault out of bounds. New York takes possession. So for the Knicks, Porter's checked in for Fall. And it's P.J. Tucker in for Portis.
P.J. Tucker.
Knicks trail by 4. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's Mitchell. Good, nice job down low.
This guy just gets buckets. Donovan understands his team expects him to score inside.
Outside, Russell. Mr. Williamson. To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Thibault for 3. Porter pulls it in.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Now, here's Kennard. Defended by Thibault. And that one's good by Porter. Russell kicks to Thibault. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Inside, the kick out to Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Williamson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
First 3 of the half, second of the game. Can he heat up?
Mitchell with it. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Russell. And Williamson throws it down.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. Kevin Huerter comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
From down low, Robinson with the block. Now here's Huerter. Guarded closely. Trailblazers leading by 3. Noel passes to Thibault. Kicks to Williamson. Here's Sabonis. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson. Sabonis has got 11 points here in just the second half.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. Robinson a screen on Russell. Mitchell passes to Huerter. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. That one, no good. Nice D from Russell. Robinson with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Marjanovic checked in for the Knicks. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Hard, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Knicks trail by 5. Passes to Marjanovic. Second shot opportunity. Good on the shot.
And you can just see by the way he fought with the back that he still got a lot of gas in the tank.
Flat out effort play right there. The kind that can be the difference between a win and a loss.
The rally section gets t-shirts on their way. Let me hear you. And your Knicks City Kid.
For New York. Falls checked in for Marjanovic. Portis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Ben Simmons in for Kevin Huerter. Russell against Simmons. Sabonis a screen on Simmons. Russell passes to Sabonis. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Holt. In the corner, Simmons with it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
That is world class.
Incredible shot with everything on the line coming through for his team.
Russell. And he could not get them 1 to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Ben Simmons.
And typically, he's reliable from the line. Let's see if Russell can come up here big for his team.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
No doubt about those free throws. This is why you put the ball in his hands.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons, just such a gifted player. Someone who is mentally strong in these situations.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. There's 31 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Sabonis. Now Simmons. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside. Clock at 4. And an intentional foul right there.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Sabonis at the line. 2 shots.
It's the first, and that will put them up by 2.
No room for mistakes. Sabonis has to rise to the challenge and make this count.
And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
You have to admire how calm he is under pressure at the free throw line in a key situation.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now, here's Mitchell. Kennard for 3. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
Hey, Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at it.
I was in a club before I was 21. Yeah.